Walk me through it. That looked like an absolute dogfight to sort of finish things off, but how'd you find it?
Yeah, exactly that I would describe it. I mean, yeah, look, you come to the Diamond Leagues now and everyone expects to run fast, but in order to do that, someone's got to sacrifice themselves to some extent, and maybe that was my fault and everyone else's fault for thinking Yared was just going to take it.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone watched what happened at USA Champs, and obviously he wouldn't want to repeat of that. He came to win, and he did. So I mean, I think it's just stupid how he ran, and that's partly my fault.
You think it's stupid how you as a group ran it?
Yeah. I mean, Ollie just took it on. I mean, there's no reason why I myself couldn't have gone on and just.
So when you're in that though, what are you thinking?
I mean, part of me was like, he's getting away, but then part of me is like, we're going to catch him. Yeah. So it's sort of like that hard point where people come here to watch us run fast, Yeah. And so to come here and run.
You seem pissed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm actually pretty happy with how I performed in that. Yeah. Like, given where I was a year ago, I would have been spat out the back and finished 10th, 12th. But it's just like, fans and everyone that wants to watch the Diamond Leagues want to see better races than that, and and that's partly my fault and partly everyone else's fault for just actually not just getting on it, having a crack. And I think these are the one opportunities we get where placing doesn't really mean as much as running fast. Yeah. But it is good practice inevitably. So.
Yeah. I suppose if you were to replicate that in Tokyo, you'd be stoked, right? Because you'd be pushing up that field, and to your point, a year ago younger Cam maybe couldn't have done that. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about Worlds, it's top 6 to qualify. Yeah. And I was 6th, so I need to be better in 4 weeks' time, and it's actually probably good to have that. Yeah. And know where I am, but inevitably, I'm just disappointed that I didn't have the balls to take that on a bit earlier.
Was there any chat between you and Ollie about did he mention anything where he's like, dude, I'm gonna bang it out and see what happens?
But old Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie in 2022, he's doing that 9 races out of 10. Yeah. And I think that does show that old Ollie's back. Yeah. And that's really good to see. Yeah. As well for all of us Australians. So. Yeah, I mean, I give him kudos, right? That was a great run.
Yeah, love that. How have you found, this is the longest time you've spent in Europe in one period.
Yeah.
How are you finding that? Because if I think of you, you're a good homebody in routine and everything like that. So how have you adjusted to your first Euro summer and Eugene and everything?
It's definitely been a lot longer, but I enjoy it. I live a very easy life. I'd much rather be doing this than working in a job or at university. So I really just appreciate being able to come out to races like this and getting to train in cool places. So I'm just very grateful for
Your last 2 years are sick because obviously it's like, wow, Cam Myers is on the scene, and last year was that push for the Olympics, but this year you know where you're going. You know that end date of September. How beneficial has that been for your preparation, for your racing, for everything?
I think not having to chase times and it's chasing times you don't know what it is. Yeah. I mean, you look at the girls and one day you have Georgia running 3:58 and the next day you have Lyndon running 3:56. It's like, how stressful is that for a build-up? And it just means that when we get to Tokyo, we might not be sending the best people because, they're chasing and they don't have that security. And, dare I say, it's probably a reflection of the policy, but it's also what else are they supposed to do? Our summer's in March, February, so it's nothing really they can change to make that better.
No, 100%.
It's just what it is.
Right? Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the Europeans are racing indoors around that time, so it kind of is what it is. You get used to it.
Everyone's got some time. Yeah. Do you think back to 2 years ago? Do you remember standing here 2 years ago?
Yeah. This is the first time we ever spoke.
The first time we ever spoke. Yeah. You come off this amazing run. Yeah. Is it cool to step back in this stadium in these shoes again, but in a different Cam Myers, a global medalist Cam Myers, the things that have happened?
I didn't think today that I would be running a slower time than I did 2 years ago, but here we are.
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah. Finished 6 spots higher, so I'll take that.
Hell yeah. Hey, Cam, well done. Good honest reflection, man. We'll see you soon.
Cheers, Mitch.
Well done, brother.
Thanks.